If you have 3 roofing quotes in front of you and one says $10,000, another $14,000, and another that says $18,000, how do you actually know which one is the right one? Because most homeowners compare roofing quotes by looking at the final price, and that is a huge mistake. 2 different estimates can both say new roof, but include completely different materials, details, warranties, and hidden costs. So in this video, we're going to walk through the 5 red flags to look for when reading a roofing estimate. Hey, I'm Max here with the Roof Lab. If you're buying a new roof, comparing roofing quotes, or trying to figure out why one estimate is thousands of dollars different from another, this video is for you. A good roofing estimate should clearly explain what you're paying for, what is included, and what is not included, and what could change once the project begins. So let's break it down. Red flag number 1, vague material descriptions. If your estimate says something like install shingles or replace roof or 30-year shingles, that is not enough information. You want to know the exact shingle manufacturer, the specific shingle line, the underlayment being used, the ventilation components, starter shingles, ridge cap, ice and water protection, and other system details. Why does that matter? Because not all shingles are the same, not all roofing systems are the same, and not all warranties are the same. A detailed estimate should make it clear exactly what product is going on your home. If the materials are vague, it becomes very hard to compare that quote against another contractor. Red flag number 2, missing wood replacement costs. This is one of the biggest places homeowners get surprised. When your old roof is torn off, the contractor may find damaged decking, rotted plywood, or soft wood that has to be replaced before the new roofing system can be installed properly. That is normal and it happens often. But the question is, what does that cost? Your estimate should clearly explain how wood replacement is handled. Is there a cost per sheet of plywood? Is there a cost per board? Is any amount included? And what happens if they find more damage than they expect? If that information is missing, you could be looking at a blank check. A cheaper quote may look better up front, but if wood replacement pricing is unclear, that final cost could change very quickly once the roof is opened up. Red flag number 3 is unclear tear-off, disposal, or dumpster fees. A roof replacement creates a lot of debris. Old shingles, nails, underlayment, flashing, vents, and packaging all have to go somewhere. So your estimate should clearly explain whether tear-off, cleanup, hauling, or disposal are included. If the estimate does not say whether waste removal is included, ask. The last thing you want is to approve a roof quote, then find out later there are extra fees for dumpsters, hauling, disposal, or additional labor that were not clearly explained up front. A professional estimate should reduce confusion, not create it. Red flag number 4 is no mention of drip edge, flashing, or other important roofing details. And this is where a cheap roof quote can get very dangerous. Your roof is not just the field of shingles you see from the street. The details matter. The drip edge, pipe boots, wall flashing, chimney flashing, step flashing, valleys, fence, and ice and water protection, and all the areas where water is most likely to get in. Some contractors may reuse old metal, skip important details, or leave parts of the system vague to keep the price lower so you sign. But those small details are often what protect your home from leaks. So when you read your estimate, look for the details. Does it say what is being replaced? Does it mention the flashing? Does it explain how vulnerable areas will be handled? If those items are missing, that is a question you need to ask before signing anything. And red flag number 5 is unclear warranty information. A lot of homeowners hear warranty and assume everything's okay and covered. But there are usually 2 different types of warranties to understand. The first is the manufacturer's material warranty. That typically relates to the defects in the roofing products itself. Think of a batch of shingles that didn't get enough granules on the top during the production process. That is something that the manufacturer warranty would cover. The second is the contractor's workmanship warranty. This relates to how the roof was installed. They are not the same thing, and we did a full video comparing both types of roofing warranties in the video linked above. Your estimate should clearly explain what warranty you are getting, what it covers, and how long it lasts, whether it is transferable, and who do you call if there's a problem later. If a contractor only talks about the manufacturer warranty but does not clearly explain their workmanship warranty, that is a major thing to clarify. Because most roofing issues come back to the installation, not just the product. And here at Van Martin, after over 3,000 full roof replacements, only one has ever qualified for a shingle manufacturer defect warranty. So when you're comparing roofing estimates, don't just ask which one is the cheapest. Ask what is actually included. Look at the materials, wood replacement costs, disposal fees, flashing details, and the warranty language. A clear estimate should help you understand the full scope of the project before any work begins. And here at the Roof Lab, our goal is to help give homeowners clear information, honest guidance, and a detailed plan so there are fewer surprises along the way. And if you're looking at roofing quotes and you're not sure what they mean, just reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you understand what to look for. And if this video helped, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's getting ready to replace their roof. We have new videos coming out every week, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.